Excellent. They haven't spotted us. Cobra, attack!
Rocky K.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Richard BLAZINGTON on here with Mr. Hellfire LT himself. Hell yeah, hell nah. What's going on, brother? What's going on? And also, we got brother Odds Cornett, who's got to get a little something off his chest right now. So, Odds, if you want to, you can go ahead and take it away. It's all up to you, bro.
All right. You know. We weren't gonna bring anything up, but a certain person decided to bring our names up. So, they have given me the honor of burying this mother effer here right now. First off, Mr. Moore, the reason I blocked you, I can't speak for everybody else, but the reason I blocked you is not to protect myself from you, it's to protect you from me. Cause let's go back a little bit. One day before 18, I get a party invite from Mr. Moore and Mr. Gaps. I was not in the mood, so I didn't go. They're lucky I didn't. And they're lucky I didn't listen to the person that said, go in there anyway. Because what we learned later was the reason for that entire thing was to get certain people to sign a quote-unquote exclusive contract with Mr. Gabs for his show and his show alone. First off, that put both of you on borrowed time. Because first, you two either think I am the most gullible mother effer on the face of the planet, the most dumbest mother effer on the face of the planet, or you truly think, or you two think low of me, or you think my peers think low of me. Let's get one thing straight. If it wasn't for me and my words, there wouldn't be a spark that Monk had to create CC Mafia. Period. You thinking you would be able to what, get me? That it's disrespectful? And that pissed me off. But you, Mr. Moore, you piss me off much, much more than Mr. Gabbs did. I heard through the grapevine, because I stopped watching your garbage and never will go back to watching your garbage. I heard you took full credit. You took full credit. Full credit for the breast cancer awareness show. Full credit. It took a courageous person asking you questions to get you to admit Monk told you to do it. If there's one thing you know about me, Mr. Moore, is that I have always spoken the God's honest truth. And believe me when I say, you didn't piss Monk off more than you pissed me off. That got you blocked. And that got you permanently blocked. Because in my mind, Mr. Moore, you're no better, you're no different than 505. You're on their level. You're down there, that far down.
Yeah. That's all you got, bro?
Yes, I am quite done. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show and get away from the garbage.
Okay. Now, yeah. I think I feel better for him. I feel better for him. If y'all didn't know, Brother Trav came in. What's going on, Trav?
Hey, Travis.
Maybe he stepped out real quick. But yeah, as you see right now on the screen, we have the actual first bracket of this two-tier bracket tournament tonight that we will be having. Yo, what up? Tekken's on the text board. What's up?
Hey, Tekken.
And what we have here, we got Cheryl Hudson, Abby Love, Alexa, Bama Rose, which is a new rookie here in GVW. Also another rookie named Carmen Gonzalez. Bella Rose, which not a rookie, but hasn't really shown too much presence in GVW, but she will this year, definitely. Kayla, who's very infamous in GVW right now. And newcomer Rebecca Braden, which I've heard a lot about this new talent. Mr. LT, considering that this is your investor interest in this, well, what do you have to say about Rebecca? So she can go, right? She can go. Yeah, all right. There you have it, folks. Like I said, this is a whole bracket full of talent here, and this is just only the first tier bracket. We have a newcomer, Carmen Gonzalez, which is straight up out of Chris Knight and Cleopatra Springs School. You know very well about that school. You know very well about Chris Knight too. So, any info or anything on this young lady, this beautiful talent we have right here?
Well, as far as I know, Cleopatra says that she's one of the fastest learning students she has ever trained.
So I'm looking to see what's going to come out of that, because I've heard several different good things about it. Nothing negative. I've heard several good things about her, and she's a young talent. She's ready to go, and just like Rebecca, they both are ready to go. But there's a lot of competition right here. I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure all these women here tonight are ready to go. They're probably just excited as we are. I can't wait till the tournament myself. So this ought to be great.
It's going to be a great tournament, and any one of these women can win.
Exactly. And now, before we go on to any more of these other women, I'm gonna have to explain the rules of this belt here. Now, this is the Queen of Kansas City Tournament Championship. This belt can be cashed in for any singles championship at any time. There's one catch though. This belt has to be defended on every GVW show, whoever's that champion. Now, like I said, yes, exactly. So basically, that's the rules. Because if you don't cash it in, then you have to wrestle that night against somebody. If you do cash it in, then you wrestling against whatever champion you choose. Also, it has the same rules that apply to a Money in the Bank. You can cash in at any time. So therefore, it could be after a match. Yeah. But if anyone wants to go for this belt, they have to actually accept the challenge. There's no turning down a challenge or nothing. So let's say next week a show goes on and Carmen wins tonight. Let's say next week Bama Rose want to go for the belt. Carmen has to defend that belt. Now, if Carmen at the beginning of the show or at the end of the show, if no one wants to go for the belt, if she chooses to go for the GVW championship tonight, which we'll discuss that later on, because that's going to be pretty much in the second part of this show. But if she deems that she wants to go for it, she can go for it, cash in that belt and go for it. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing at that point. Then once she cashes in, that belt is out there loose for a fatal 4-way ladder match. So yeah, it will be after she cashes in. If she wins, she gets the championship belt. If she loses this belt too. Then the belt's up for grabs in the fatal 4-way matchup. Yeah. So therefore is the rules of this belt. Now, getting back to the lovely young ladies here tonight.
Yes, please.
Bama Rose, which is new to GVW this year, she actually caught my eye, because I seen her in last year's promotion of Ladies of Mischief, and I was like, I like her. She's impressive. She's got a lot of energy. She got a lot of spunk. That's what I like about her. She got a lot of spunk with her, So I'm looking for good things coming out of her. That too.
I like what you did there.
Yeah. Anyone else on this bracket right now that y'all looking forward to look to? Because I got a story about this young lady up here in the corner, but I want to hear anything from y'all.
I do have a question myself, right? As I'm looking at these lovely ladies.
Yes.
Now, does their stance in any like their positioning on the screen here, does this have any relation to who they will be competing against?
No. There's no relation right now. This is just a little random spot. The first bracket has already been set and determined. So yeah.
Okay.
But this just showing everyone who's going to be in the first bracket though. Now,
Gotcha.
back up to his young lady up in
I
the.
know Chris Knight and Cleopatra Spinks definitely have their eye on the screen.
Yeah,
Looking
definitely.
at Miss Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm
Her
willing to see.
her high flying style.
Yeah, I'm willing to see how well she performs tonight. I mean, shoot, like I said, this whole tournament got me nervous, and I'm not talking about nervous in a bad way. I'm talking about nervous in a good way, because
Right, like you're anxious and eager.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just gonna be so much explosive action. We got Abby Love up top. We got Alexa, who, if people would say would be the Janetti between her and Sammy Michaels. I don't personally see it that way, but she's
You
in
know,
this.
Sammy Michaels sees it that way.
Well, of course, I mean, man. Two good friends turn bitter enemies. We heard this story before, all right? But the one woman I want to talk about right now is in the top left-hand corner, Cheryl Hudson, which is the daughter of GZW legend Gregory Gravedigger Hudson. Yes. Who has also made his return to GZW this year. And he's leading off the MMA division known as Steel Rage in GZW, so look out for that. Also, there will also be anyone else that want to come into that tournament, the Still Rage tournament. By all means, they're welcome to come in. I kind of want to see Radicate come into that one. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now if you see on the screen right now, we have a GVW vacant women's championship. And there's a reason why that belt is vacant. That belt is vacant because one champion who held the belt is no longer with us. And I don't think that person will be coming back. And as far as
that person wasn't deserving of the belt anyway.
Oh, well, no, she wasn't. But you know what? I'm waiting for Alexa to come back too. Checking, yeah, I'm definitely waiting for her to come back. So yeah, she said she's ready for return. We're ready for her to come back. But tonight, to determine the new GVW Women's Championship champion, excuse me, I'm reading the dumb screen. But we have SJW, also known as Sandra Jade Winters, Alexia Drolette, Sammy Michaels, and Diamond Johnson. These four young, beautiful ladies will be going for this championship belt in a fatal four-way matchup tonight. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Sandra Jade Winters and Alexia know each other very well.
Oh yeah, because if I remember that tournament last year, Alexia made SJW tap out. And yeah, you remember? Yeah, she made her tap out.
Submission hold.
Yeah, made her tap out, and I think that's still kind of like is on SJW's mind. So she been waiting to get her hands. That's all I've been hearing. When I'm going to get my hands on Alexia? When I'm like, oh my goodness,
wanting to get her hands on the Salty Queen.
Yeah, and I'm like salty much, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I keep my eyes keep going to Sandra, man. I don't know what it is.
Oh well, it's like one of our co he's out here handling business though. The monk, he labeled her as like the evil Wonder Woman, basically.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
Yeah,
that literally just explained everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm checking everything out, but I don't know. Like, maybe it's just, but then you said an evil Wonder. Okay, yep. That's it.
That's just basically that's what he named her. He nicknamed her the evil Wonder Woman. So, but
right.
these four.
Alexia decided to nickname her the social justice warrior.
Yeah. But Alexia, all four of these women deserve a shot at this belt. But I would definitely have to say Alexia really has proven herself in GZW. Just for some fact, man, she was an Icon champion. She was the first Icon champion. You know what I'm saying? And she held that belt,
She had a great debuting year last year.
Oh yes, she did. And like I said,
won the Icon championship.
I think twice.
Won one of the twice.
Yeah.
One of the first won one of the first hair versus hair matches in years.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, she definitely deserves to be in here. Sammy's been buzzing all over the CCM. You know, I mean, everyone knows Sammy.
Oh yeah, name a championship, she's won it.
Right, exactly. And then Diamond Jackson, after coming off the hectic year she had last year, this will actually be her first shot going at a championship. I mean, if y'all remember from last year, it was revealed that her little sister Jules Jackson came back and attacked her, which led on to a matchup between her and Tasha and Deja versus Jules Jackson, Jasmine Lee, which is Tasha's younger sister, and Marissa Gomez, which pretty much brutalized Deja in that three-way at Betrayal last year. And like I said, after the trying year she's had, I do believe she deserves a title shot. So yeah, like I said,
That's
probably one of the
right
best
there,
feuds of 2017.
Right, exactly. And like I said, you are looking at like 4 of the most dominant women of 2017. To tell you the truth, I mean, like all 4 of these women made a buzz last year.
Yeah, Sandra Jade Winters held what was called at that time the CCM Women's Championship.
Yes.
And I believe she still is the champion.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Go even Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell nah.
And now, if you see right now,
Bizarro Wonder Woman.
we have the second bracket up. Now, there has been a slight change in the second bracket because earlier today in the gym, Amazia, you see up in the left-hand corner, pretty much sprung her wrist lifting weights and, you know, trying to tone her, get herself ready for tonight. And she's unable to perform tonight. So she has been...
She also tore her ACL.
Oh, well, is she going to be out for a while then? If she tore her ACL, she's definitely going to be out for a while. And yes, that's right. Dee Dee is in this. But we do have a replacement. And this replacement, I just seen her earlier today, and oh my God, she's a beast, people. She is a beast. I mean,
I did too. She's a monster of a woman.
She is
and
a beast.
I didn't, so I'm eager to see it.
Yeah, she goes by the name of Adrian Austin, and like I said, man, she is a beast. Anyone that's on here right now, she is definitely bigger than. Yeah, I would say Julia almost come close to her size, almost. But yeah, she's.
Just to put this in perspective, people, Julia Sabina is 6'3", 235 pounds.
Right.
Just to put that into perspective.
Right. So yeah, this is gonna be a crazy match. But we got Cheryl Shipwreck. I've heard a lot about this lady here. Would you care to explain?
Yep, another one out of the Chris Knight and Cleopatra Biggs training school. She actually has her boating license, so she does actually ride a ship.
Ooh.
She pretty much was born on the high seas. She is a very, very dangerous competitor with a whole bunch of unique arm submission holds and grapples.
So basically, she's a well-rounded individual then.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Now I'm looking forward to that.
Very well-rounded and very dangerous.
And next, I know a lot of people up here is like, I'm seeing the text boards. DD. Yes, people. DD. If you want to call it this, the infamous DD. Yes.
The ultimate underdog.
Dee actually.
I'm eager to see that match.
Dee actually won the GVW Women's Championship last year in a table match that lasted all of.
In a very, very highly competitive and amazing table match. It was just a fantastic win that she won clean.
Did you say highly competitive? She pretty much won the belt. She pretty much won the belt in probably about like 30 seconds. most of the time was taken for them walking down.
Highly competitive action.
No, it's 30 seconds of luck. That's what it was. 30 seconds of luck. That's all that was.
That was an intense 30 seconds.
Right. I mean, she went in there and people were like, "Oh, who's this Dee chick?" And she actually won the belt. And people was like, "What?" And I was like, "No. Just no, this can't go down like this." But true enough, she won the belt. So she's in this tournament because she actually got her name out there last year from being a champion.
And
so,
she was a great champion.
I don't even understand how you can say that with a straight face. I mean, I don't know about great champion, but you know, she was a champion nonetheless.
Like, is Odd starting to do drugs that he never should have?
I don't know.
I mean, come on. She, as champion, she did beat. I mean, she did pick up a win against.
Yeah, you can't even say, huh?
No comment.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even say
that. I will say this about Dee Dee though, like I have a backing that I have behind her in like a funny way. Like I like laughing at her like she's a jester or something. She's hot, but she's a hot jester. You know?
True enough.
I mean,
true enough.
I can say one thing for her. At least when she goes to buy a bra, she knows what size she picks.
Yeah, double D.
Right in her name.
Yeah. Then of course we got Janet Janetti. You know, a little thing about her. She is Marty Jannetty's, I think, niece, something like that, if I remember correctly.
Niece.
Yeah, and she wants to disparage the Janetti curse of them being losers and all like that. So she's actually been doing that. She's been winning, you know, and I cannot even say nothing against this woman. I mean, she's been very impressive.
I think if I remember correctly, Janet Janetti has picked up a few victories over Sammy Michaels.
Yes, you're right. She has picked up a couple of victories over Sammy Michaels, and that is another reason why she is in this tournament. You know, you never know. She could win this belt tonight, and if she wants to, she could probably cash it in tonight if Sammy wins the championship belt, and we might have another matchup tonight. You never know.
How poetic.
Yeah. Julia Sabina, like at the top of this part here, you was telling us about Julia. A heavyweight versus a heavyweight. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen. You know.
Yeah. Even though right now Julia is considered a lightweight.
Light heavyweight, and that's just it. Adrian Austin is also a light heavyweight. I think they're the only two light heavyweights in this matchup tonight, and that if they two go at it, that's I don't even want to know what's going to happen between that.
That's going to be two bulls going at it.
Exactly.
It'll be amazing.
Julia Sabina, the little sister of Emperor Maximilian, and an old name, one of Chris Knight's oldest rivals.
So that there tells you right now she already has history within that school. So yeah. Then we got Jessica Jinx down here at the bottom left hand corner. She's a newcomer from LOM, the Ladies of Mischief Wrestling, which this is going to be very good to see them come out this year and go hard this year. But Jessica Jinx is also best friends with Heidi High Times, which Heidi High Times made quite a big buzz last year in several different federations. So I'm looking to see what's coming forward from this little young lady right here. And then here in the middle, a GVW alumni, Kim Williams. She's finally making her return back to GVW after being gone for a couple years.
Good to see her back.
Like I said, she's very explosive. She's a fun type chick, you know. I would like to see her high flying skill go up against Carmen's high flying skills.
That would be a good, fantastic matchup
That
between
would
those
be
two.
crazy. That would be crazy. I mean, both of these chicks they're high. They got high energy. They're very explosive. I would definitely love to see that matchup sometime in the near future.
That's exactly how I love my women too. That's high energy and explosive. That is my thing right there. Well, I mean that's just a couple things, but yeah. What you said.
And then finally, last but not least, coming back to GVW after being on a hiatus, Karen Webb, the British Black Widow, making her return tonight. And yeah, she's been more focused than ever. You know, ever since coming back, she's picked up some new moves. She's got a lot of energy, and she got a new mystique about her. And she told me earlier to wait and see what she does tonight. And because she guaranteed me that I'm going to be impressed. So I was like, okay. And you know what? She's never let me down. So I'm waiting to see what Karen got to go on tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if she catches on that guarantee.
I've heard a lot about her, and I definitely am interested to see her in the ring.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, this is going to be an exciting tournament tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But as right now, we're about to head off. It's going to be about 10 minutes before the tournament start. So with odds blazing, I'm tripping. With odds Cornet and Mr. LT, Mr. LT. My name is Richard Blazington, and I would like to say thank y'all and get ready for the Queen of Kansas City tournament. And we are out of here. Peace.
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 Ah, man, that was cool. That was cool, y'all.
Yeah.